throw most of the garbage here away because he doesn't really have anything nice. He can have some pretty nice things. He can have up to carbide weapons, which is the next level up from steel. But he doesn't have anything like that today. He has a musket, which is pretty inaccurate, I think. Yep, inaccurate. But it's an early gun, so what do you expect? He also sells bullets. Bullets are nice, because generally guns are just very pretty clubs, unless you have some kind of ammo for them. Some guns actually have weird things, but we'll go into them later. So, because he doesn't have anything worth trading, we're going to drop all these nice trade goods, and come back to him later. I dropped something I didn't need to. Oh well, to try to take advantage of his amazing deals later on, when he actually has something nice. So, by dropping all this stuff, we're losing weight. This is actually a very good fitness program. Well, a willowy iron dagger weighs 0 pounds. Anything that's normally doesn't weigh very much and then gets willowy might end up becoming a 0 pound thing, in which case it's free. It's a free item in your inventory. It doesn't weigh anything, and you can carry infinite amounts of them. You can just carry them as trade goods in case you run into a traveling trader, and they won't hinder you at all. So I'd say keep them. So here's a farmer's token. We start out with this. It is useful for something or other. You could also sell it. Here's some scraps. We'll go into scraps later. Here are the trade goods, like the copper nuggets and the this and the that and the whatever. Let's try to carry around a medium amount of water or whatever that is our closest thing to medium. And we're just going to leave all this stuff on the ground because Tam is not intelligent enough to pick it up and claim it as his own. So you guys may remember, no. You guys wouldn't remember at all because I was silly and didn't actually get the other quest. The stupid farmer guy that has the weapon that I still really want to steal, but I can't steal, like very likely. He gave us a quest that let us out of the town. So does our guy, it turns out. In fact, his quest doesn't reach a dead end like the other quest did, but I think it's better to do second. So we're going to be talking to this guy. He says, I'm doing some cool stuff. Give me some wire so I could finish it. Okay, whatever you say, strange person. So we're going to run around. Actually, we can just, let's see if we can harvest. Nope. Well, we're not going to wait 115 turns before we can harvest again. I really do want to possess that guy. I really do want to possess him. But I can't. He's impossibly difficult to possess. See, that's his electrified steel vine reaper. Used to be that the guy over here, the trader, would have even better things than this. But, and they were very good for getting because it's not so difficult to possess him. He's one of the first guys that you can possess. The guy who lives way over here, who, that guy. Tam. He's not so hard to possess. He's one of the first traders you can possess. I'd say about when you reach Gate, you can possess him, if you're lucky. But, and you do this, all this stuff that I do. But, more on that when we actually figure out what Gate is. Let's go down here. I don't really look, oh, I was about to say I don't feel like looking for a double vine wafer, so I'll just take whatever I run into. But, the first thing I ran into was a double vine wafer. We're gonna just take this, and our guy is just eating right through those vine wafers. We couldn't take one that time because the game was silly, and we didn't get lost on the map. One thing about the map is you can get lost on it, and then you have to run around like an idiot until you become unlost. So here's our first ranged snapjaw. This kind uses bows and arrows, and those tend to be very good trade items. You usually get tons of those in the last dungeon, but for whatever reason, we didn't. Just pick up some of this stuff. We might actually have a weight issue in this dungeon, so we might want to drop some things later on. But until we know whether or not we want to do it, let's just carry everything. So, let's... Oh, I wanted to sneak up on him by hugging the wall. Actually, I think this is slightly lighter. Whoops. I think that's slightly lighter than our current gloves. I didn't announce when we wore gloves, but, yeah. We're wearing gloves. Gloves are a little nice. Later on, really nice gloves can come in to the game, like ulnar stimulators, but more on that when we actually get a chance to get some of them. And what are you shooting at? He's probably shooting at some kind of, oh, he was shooting at the giant dragonfly. The giant dragonfly is neutral to us, but probably hostile to the seed spitter plant. Either that, or the seed spitter plant was aiming at us, hit the dragonfly by accident, and now the dragonfly hates the plant too. That tends to happen in this game as well. Here is a kudzu, Qud, kind of like the game's name, but unlike Qud, these things are not fun. Caves of Qud, these things aren't fun. They are the first enemy that can rust things, but like jilted levers, they are bound to walls and very susceptible to lasing. So we're just gonna kill these guys and run a laze. And how about I take some of this witchwood bark? Witchwood bark is an amazing item that we're gonna go over later. It is essentially a lifesaver. Here is a goat. Let's talk to the goat. No, goats don't talk in this game. This is not that kind of game where you can talk to goats. Kill the snapjaw. Take its random things. Whoa, we don't want to be walking next to kudzus, because chances are they are just going to randomly rust all of our nice stuff. We want to at least be one space away from them. And here is a scrap-clad hermit. Not as bad as the armor-clad or whatever hermit, his cousin. Probably we should have been using precognition as we moved on the world map, because moving on the world map really makes the mutation ability cool down, round, turn, number thing go down a lot. We do want to keep on trying at this until we get something nice. Carapace. This is one of the abilities that, depending on your character setup, may actually hinder your character more than it helps. So let's get it, because we're stupid. Except that's what would have happened. So we're gonna load our game, wait for this stupid obnoxious thing to load. Loading, please wait. Okay! And let's just kill these guys for no reason, even though they're not really in the way and they don't give so much experience. Generally it's worth ignoring kudzus, except when they're in narrow corridors where you can't avoid them. So let's just kill this guy. I don't think we ran into any good shoes yet. We have run into leather moccasins, whatever. But those things tend to suck, it seems. So I don't even bother picking them up. Maybe I don't understand them. So immediately we're next to a jilted lever and my best friend, the giant amoeba. So let's just kill that guy and then punch you and then run up here. One thing I like to do with these guys is put them in corners when I kill them. That way they don't get in my way when I have to walk around. Kill some more guys. And wait a second. I think that we missed an enemy in the last dungeon, the cannibal, which only appears in that dungeon to my knowledge, or it might be this dungeon, but I'm pretty sure it's the other dungeon where cannibals appear. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I'm wrong. We'll see. Cannibals are not so fantastically strong, not so fantastically interesting, and not so fantastically used in this game. So, I don't know, I just find it weird that there's only one dungeon that uses them. We're just gonna press the wrong button, and I hate you. Oh, the dreadroot I think scared us a bit. Yeah, dreadroots are kind of similar to this slime that I'm running around on. Whoops, I didn't mean to get that. Dreadroot tubers sell for a good amount, but they're also incredibly heavy. Well, not incredibly, they don't weigh 30 pounds, but they weigh 5 pounds. So I'd say if there's a weapon you can sell, and there's a pile of weapons that you can take from and sell, and there's a pile of tubers. Take from the weapon thing. That's gonna give you a better weight to dram ratio. It's gonna give you more stuff per weight value per pound. So yeah, that's pretty much how at least I judge what to pick up to sell. And assuming that you are going to run out of inventory weight space, it tends to be a very good way to do it. If you're not going to run out of it, just pick everything up, I suppose. So let's just kill this guy. He has nothing interesting. We're just going to kill him without possessing him. I actually don't possess enemies all that much for combat purposes. There's a whole nother reason why I have domination that'll show up later on in later dungeons, where it just changes the game. Oh. This is a beetle bum. He is not our friend, but he is neutral. He is an obnoxious jerk that we're going to have to just put up with for now. He likes to pick up things that enemies drop and eat them. Not so nice considering he didn't earn them, so why is he taking all of our nice stuff? But he's also very strong, so if we attack him, he's going to attack us, obviously. And you could just guess who's going to win that battle. So we just picked up a 50 thingamajig of wire. Let's see, we got 20 feet of copper wire. You could tell this is the United States, post-apocalyptic United States, because it uses feet instead of meters. It's a little bit of a thingamajig. So let's kill this guy who is long range, because we don't want him to be long ranging us. Let's also punch that guy, and then, oh, you are a strong guy. This here right here is a bark tick. They have low HP, but can hit you for a good amount, so they're good to kill first. They continue in the game for a very long time. You keep running into them, so in that way they're pretty nice, because if you guys notice, they have 150 experience, which stays good for a while, especially when they start coming in larger groups. A reinforced studded leather. Reinforced is actually another one of those little bonuses like willowy. Let's see if we can kill this guy before I do anything else. Reinforced just makes them normal, except that they have slightly higher armor value. This blue thing is their armor value. This weird circle thing is your defense, or not defense, your dodge value. You want both of these to be high, unlike other games where armor value needs to be low, and generally heavy armor, which is still worth going after, even though it gives you a negative dodge thing, is no way to finish that sentence in a significant or useful way. Whatever. So we still have this miner's helmet. I really want to get a specific hat that we have yet to run into. I'd really like to get that. So let's get rid of this very heavy 20-pound thing that doesn't actually sell for probably 1 dram. It's probably very, very terrible. So, I don't know. Oop. We just lased a dreadroot tubber thing. So, just pick up a few more things and move on. We are still looking for more wires. Oh, look at this. 2 of these guys. Those are really nice. So let's kill that, and then let's actually, before we do that, we use this is showing off some of the very powerfulness of discharge. We used the discharge to destroy all the enemies behind